Greetings. I'm tapped in. Gratitude for tapping in with Tiff. Want to come with some messages that I channeled at the beginning of April. I know y'all, I'm slacking. But want to go ahead and let y'all know what I channeled, because a lot of what I have channeled, as it has happened in the past, has come up. So I definitely want to share everything else that I channeled before anything else occurs or before anything else comes to light. Okay, so gun laws, rights, bills. Basically what I was picking up in regards to gun laws, gun rights, bills, anything dealing with gun laws, there's going to be changes. Spirit keeps saying strict and lenient. When they say strict, they show me some states. I don't know why they brought up Arkansas when I just said strict, but I'm going to say that. But when I say lenient, and when I say lenient, I feel drawn to say that, like, certain states where they're going to pass certain rights or laws or bills, like, it's not gonna make sense. Like, for example, what I've been seeing after I channeled these messages April 2nd and took note of all of my channel messages on my phone. Shortly after I picked up on this message, I seen that it was a bill passed. I don't remember the exact area, but I will find the article. But it was a bill passed for teachers to have the right to carry in school. I'm not sure if you guys are aware of this bill being passed or anything like that. I believe it was Tennessee that I seen it was in. But for example, things like that, like in certain states where it's high crime or where gun laws need to be stricter, for some reason it's going to be more lenient. But you'll see that gun laws, rights, bills, changes, strict in some states, lenient in other states that need stricter gun laws. But also what Spirit keeps bringing to me is like minors. I keep seeing a law or a bill being passed associated with minors and gun laws or gun rights. Mandate. There's been a lot of talk about this bird flu that's going around. I'm not going to speak too much on that because YouTube be on bullshit. But I feel like it's going to be mandates coming up again. And you'll see it with EMS workers, teachers, nurses. You'll see it in those fields first as far as mandates with those coming back. Case increase, shut down. I kept feeling drawn to say different scale, different level. I don't feel like, for some reason, I feel like this would be another strain, something different, but symptoms seem different, but also like the urgency behind it seems different. Something else that I was channeling as far as, I don't even know another word to replace it with, but for lack of better words, the jab. That's going to be coming up again as well. What Spirit keeps showing me is like jab being available for older adults and minor children. For some reason, they keep showing me like a year, like children from like 6 months to like a year. For some reason, I don't know why they keep showing me that with the jab, for that being available for that age range. But also I feel like there's going to be more testimonies or evidence or cases that they're going to try and steal it or hide it, as they try to do on the media when we try to talk about these things. But I feel like it's going to be more experiences brought up or told of effects from the jab or side effects from it or changes. School system. Basically, what I was picking up in regards to the school system, especially with end of year events, graduation, prom, I just keep feeling violence. But end of year, graduation, prom, those type of events, for some reason, I keep feeling that it's going to be violence at some of those events, or you're going to see things like that in articles. There's definitely going to be principals or teachers or school board members. I kept hearing let go, resign, exposure, so definitely expect to see that. Curriculum policy change. For some reason, I kept seeing parents advocating or being frustrated or agitated because of something that's being changed within the school system. Sightings. Look up because it's going to be more sightings, but also pay attention around you, pay attention even on the media. What Spirit keep bringing up when I mentioned that is like that situation that happened where it was extraterrestrial, quote unquote, beings being seen at a mall, and it was clips going around on TikTok of people telling their experiences and things like that. It's going to be more sightings. More sightings. I kept picking up on a mass shooting, but Spirit kept labeling it as a massacre. I kept feeling kind of like a targeted mass shooting, like Melanites being targeted, but also I felt drawn to mention that I feel children involved in some type of way, the children being injured or involved in some type of way. G Herbo keeps being mentioned to me, and for a very long time, Sada Baby has been mentioned to me. I feel drawn to mention bid. I feel either they're being bidded on in some way, their energy or physical life, but I sense off energy around them, especially Sada Baby. I don't know why for so long I've been feeling off energy around him. As if he's being targeted or plotted on in a way, but Michael Jackson, I kept being shown articles as if there's going to be misinformation or slander put out on his name, but expect that, look for it. Secrets revealed, testimonies and interviews. Secrets revealed, basically in the way of how Cat Williams went about his interview on Club Shay Shay. But also Shay Shay was brought up. For some reason, I keep seeing him have a big name on his platform. And as I was picking up on that interview, I kept feeling like whoever is going to be the guest is going to be rebuttaling something that was said about them. But I feel like it's going to be definitely more secrets revealed, testimonies, experiences, interviews, as far as things that people have experienced or gone through within the industry. Specifically, like how people have been intimidated or felt pressure to do certain things by having something held over their head, or sexual acts in exchange for doing this or that. Like more of that is going to be revealed. But also like key players in certain events or certain victims that have gone through certain events in the industry, more testimonies, more speaking out. But basically, I feel like everybody in the industry, especially in the elites, over anybody in the industry, shaking in their boots. But also, I kept feeling drawn to say chess, not checkers. We're not aware of what goes on behind closed doors a lot of the time, but also we've kind of been been pushed down to a lower frequency to where we can't hear our intuition when we're trying to get downloads or insight about what's really going on. But know that things are a lot more deeper than what it seems. Um, but also, there's going to be a lot more people speaking out, people that you wouldn't expect. As I say that, Spirit is bringing up the actor from some of those Tyler Perry movies or projects, Chris Keys. He kind of touched on a little bit about sexual assault that he went through in his career or field of work or industry, but for some reason I feel like that's going to be coming back to the present in some type of way. And allegedly, I will say, I do feel that that male he was speaking on was Tyler Perry. Anyway, Biden. I keep picking up on his health. The last time when I was picking up on him for channel messages, I was picking up on his health, but I keep feeling like his health is going through a decline, or we're gonna witness his health going through a decline. Barbara Streisand. I don't know why I picked up on her birthday. Because I wasn't aware. Like I picked up her birthday was April 24th. Her name was being repeated to me, and I just, typed in her name on Google just to see exactly who it is, because when her name was being said to me, I could not put a face to the name. And I seen that her birthday was the day where I was picking up on her, and I'm like, what the hell? So, yeah, we will see with that. Tia and Tiny, I feel like they're gonna be sued or going to court for a lawsuit, or that the court just keeps being brought up. But I feel like allegations of assault will be brought up again. Christina Aguilera, I don't know if she will have a project that she will be working on, but Spirit kept showing me a project or album or something like that. But her speaking out and making a statement either about that project or something that she will be in the blogs about, for some reason I feel like she'll be getting backlash or will have to apologize for something in some way. Donald Trump re-election. I feel like he's aiming for a win, but also I'm not gonna lie to you, like the whole situation that was going on with Trump, he was being targeted. Like that man, there's people in places of power to where they could pull some strings, but I feel like Donald Trump has accumulated so much different connections and power in different ways to where he's able to walk in his own lane without being touched at certain moments. That scares the elites, but also like it's like he has certain plans in place that goes against the plot or plan that the elites have in place, if that makes sense. So I do feel like there's going to be certain things brought Donald's way to make it hard for him to win, but I keep hearing win. But also with the power that he has, especially with genomes, Caucasians, yeah, he's definitely aiming for a win or re-election or coming back. The return of the Mac. That's what he think this is. Chris Stokes, Marcus Houston. So if you've been following me for a while, you know that Quentin Tarver, I am going to interview him very soon, but he has been in my energy, on my mind, in my heart for some time now. And he has been wanting to speak. I definitely do feel like he's going to share a lot about what he went through his childhood career, but also his connections with Chris Stokes, Marcus Houston, and other people. But I do feel like Chris Stokes is going to get what the energy that he's been putting out for so long. Like for some reason, I feel like he's gonna be going through what Diddy going through right now. But also just because of the connection that Marcus Houston has, the way that Chris Stokes has affected him in a way to where he has picked up his patterns or habits. I mean, that's going to be brought back to light as well. Woman connected to Diddy Speaks. I kept seeing a woman like on a TV screen or on some type of screen as if she was being interviewed. But for some reason, I kept feeling that for Chris as well. I don't know if that woman might have a connection to Chris and Diddy because, I mean, the industry is a small world, really. Everybody know everybody. But I keep feeling like a woman connected to Diddy is going to speak after some time. Few weeks to a month, I will say. Because for some reason, Spirit keeps saying, like, after things die down or when he's tried in court, something like that. Because I'm be honest, I feel like Diddy, he being thrown to the wolves. He getting the book thrown at him right now. USA, China, severed relationship. But honestly, I feel like there's a lot of talk about China and USA and their bond or relationship because of trade. Trading goods, things like that. But honestly, when I kept looking at the word trade, I kept feeling drawn to say trafficking. But also, I see that Mexico has become a big trader of the USA these days as well. So I feel so drawn to look deeper into that because I feel like it's so much deeper than what's put in articles or the news. Like, connections with certain countries are important because I don't know if you guys know, but sex trafficking, the selling of children or women, even men. I mean, it's big business. So yeah, I was picking up on Cardi feud with the female. Also, sorry I forgot to say this along with what I was picking up in regards to Diddy. Young Miami, I don't know, like her reputation, dirt on name kept coming up, trouble. For some reason I feel like Young Miami's name being brought up is gonna be brought back up because I don't know, more is gonna be revealed with that. With people names who were mentioned in regards to this whole Diddy situation and more is gonna be revealed with that.